Hey folks, back already with the gonna do round two. I think I'm just gonna watch one more episode tonight because it's getting late. Well, early. It's like 6:33 in the morning, and I'm supposed to be going to bed about now. But I'm not tired at all. Oh, my hand is still hurting. I really created quite a painful callus on my hand from mopping. Anyway, back for more Young Justice. If you remember last time, um, we had a we had a split scenario where McGann and Blue Beetle and Static Shock and uh, Wonder Girl and some others. I think Jinx. I'm not sure who she was, but like a group of young justicers went to New Genesis with Bear, one of the new gods, as they're titled, which has Orion, Apollo, and all those guys. I think Apollo's part of the new gods. Not sure. I can't remember. Um, anyway, apparently like Bear was asked by one of these by this Ravager guy who's he's like a alien species, he's like a bug species guy, fairly friendly, who is trying to settle a dispute between the new gods and his species, over trail they got gypped on a trade deal. Well, it turns out the person they were dealing with, thinking that it was Orion, was actually a psychologically manipulated form of McGann's brother. Now, I didn't even know he had a brother. She had a brother. Um, I thought she was like the sole survivor of her race, but um, apparently, like he's doing this fronting this, like stroking the hive's anger, in order to start a war so they can get some sort of like help. Like he was promised that if they stroke the fuels against some sort of conflict with the hive, that that he would be able to get help for his like civil war against the green Martians and the red Martians. I didn't know there was red Martians. Like I don't know. I'm trying to understand exactly the context here because I thought they were the only, like McGann and Joan were the only survivors of their race. I thought they had basically killed each other off. Um, but I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. So that's all happening in New Genesis. They end up, um, the major leader of the Hive decides he doesn't trust the Young Justice or the New Gods. He doesn't want either of them, and he kind of exiled Ravager from their tribe, basically. And so Ravager ends up going with the Young Justice team in the end. Meanwhile, on Earth, Superboy and Artemis and Nightwing are all trying, and such are all trying to help Brion, the Markovian younger prince who became a metahuman, got his metahuman powers activated, trying to get him to control his lava powers. He's frustrated and angry because he just wants to go back to Markovia. His older brother's in charge, and because of politics, he can't return due to their policies against metahumans being in their country. Um, So he's frustrated, angry, and is not able to properly control his powers. He wants to leave, but Nightwing kind of uh, convinces him to stay as like, oh, we'll help you. You need focus. You need a direction. You need a objective, and that's why you're so frustrated is because you don't have those things. Well, here's we're gonna help you find your sister because if you recall, Brion has a sister, Tara. Tara, if you remember, is from Teen Titans, was not always a good guy, but we'll find out how she plays into the oh, excuse me, how plays into this whole thing with the metahumans. So see if she's a good guy or a bad guy in this particular universe scenario. I'm hoping that they find her alive and she ends up being a good guy and not a bad guy. So and joins the team. That'd be great. Uh, then we got also on New Genesis, Megon's brother had two minions with them that were actually metahumans from Earth that were collared powers. They were being psychologically controlled and had collars to control their powers and behaviors and things. And then um, when McGann and her brother went at it on a psychic fight, uh, he had lost the fight, but in doing so, he self-destructed his minions and basically blames McGann for it. So we have to deal with that aftermath of two more metahuman teens being killed in this whole thing. So there's a lot of death in this so far. And sorry I've been talking so long, but let's get started and find out where we're going with this. And let's get going. Yeah. Oh, some sort of Middle Eastern country, I'm guessing. VR gaming. What is Spider Man? Black Spider? Chicago. Okay, some sort of. Okay, like DC is making fun of Spider Man. I don't know how I feel about this. Ooh, ow. Uh, just kind of threw a big ass boulder. Oh, is that Tara? Oh, jeez. So I guess Tara's a bad guy in this. At least I think it's Tara, because like a big old stone just came out of nowhere and crushed this low level thug, I guess. So, hmm. Gotham City at pretty late in the evening. Like 9? Yeah. Oracle. Nightwing and Oracle.